When mosquitoes swarm in overwhelming numbers, even wolves, thousands of times larger, can be killed by these tiny pests. A wolf father, home alone with his cubs, was facing exactly this kind of crisis. To protect his young, he decided to quickly relocate the family to a backup den several kilometers away, where mosquitoes were less abundant and the environment was safer. But with the rest of the pack out hunting, the responsibility of caring for the cubs fell entirely on his shoulders. So the wolf father set off with his 3 cubs, trudging toward their new home. However, like many dads watching kids, he was a bit careless and didn't even notice when 1 cub went missing. After walking 5 kilometers, he arrived at the new den with only 2 cubs in tow. This area indeed had far fewer insects and was much more suitable for the young ones to survive. After carefully settling them in, the satisfied wolf father headed out to hunt. Meanwhile, the wolf mother and other pack members returned from their hunt. The moment she reached the original den, she immediately realized the cubs were gone. To find them as quickly as possible, the entire pack decided to split up and search. Following the lingering scent trail of the cubs, they tracked for hours, finally reaching the new den 10 kilometers away after 8 hours of searching. But the wolf mother discovered she had only recovered 2 cubs. 1 was still missing. For this family, losing any member was unacceptable, and they would never give up the search. She immediately entrusted the 2 found cubs to her most reliable companion and set off once again on the journey to find her missing child. The Arctic wilderness stretched endlessly in all directions. With just a few pack members to cover such vast territory, the task was like finding a needle in a haystack. Although wolves can communicate through howling, the little cub was hungry and exhausted. Its calls grew weaker and weaker, quickly swallowed up by the vast, empty wilderness. For 3 full days, the lost cub remained in the same spot, its voice growing increasingly desperate. Without rescue soon, it might not survive. At the same time, the wolf mother refused to give up. She quickened her pace, as if sensing something through some mysterious instinct. While the others continued their slow, methodical search, she broke away and raced toward the canyon on her own. Just then, the little cub mustered its courage and began attempting to save itself. It stood up and howled toward the canyon, using the canyon's echo to amplify its voice, hoping the sound would carry farther. Remarkably, this strategy worked. The wolf mother, far below at the base of the mountain, heard the call. She immediately responded, letting her cub know her location. The moment the little cub heard her reply, it was electrified with excitement and immediately sprinted desperately in that direction. Finally, on this 3rd day, mother and child were reunited. When the wolf mother returned home with the lost cub, the wolf father also happened to return with his hunt. But somehow he still seemed completely oblivious to the fact that he had lost one of the children in the first place.